sound. Tell us what's going on.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
For look, our enemies are in an uproar. Our enemies are coming together to see how they can destroy us as a nation. Continue.
And they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And they that hate us, who hate us? Whites, Asians, Arabs, anyone who does not look like us, shit. Better yet, even people who look like us, the Africans hate us. Because they come over here and they feel like they're better than us. We go over there to Africa and be like, hey, my brother, they be like, you know African?
Yeah. No.
They dish you. They dish you. So you over here thinking that you one thing and you're not. They tell you that they tell you that you are their enemy. Continue, brother.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against us, the true chosen people spoken of in the scriptures. The 12 tribes of Israel. All right, and you can see this whenever you look in the hood. You will go into any hood in Brooklyn, East New York, Brownsville, you go to Harlem. All right, the Arabs got their own spot. Right, the Arabs got all of Bedford and Nostrand locked down. The Jews got all of Bedford and Park?
Crown Heights.
Crown Heights, they got Eastern Park, they got all that locked down. The Asians, they got Chinatown, they got Little Korea. But what do we have? The hood, projects, niggas, quarters. That's what we have, right? Continue.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against us. All right? Look, they came into the hood, they asked, hey, black man, black woman, Latino man, Latino woman, can we open up this store in your hood? Can we open up this laundromat? They ain't asked none of that. They just came in and took about force. Yes or no? Yeah. All right then, continue.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Come and let us cut them off from being a nation. We're the only group of people on the face of the earth who know not where we come from. We don't know who our father is. We don't know who our mother is. We don't know who our God is. Give me that
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. So you have brothers and sisters coming up here and be like, see, I ask questions, but I'm all for Muslims. All right, I'm all for Islam. You can't sit here and worship a dumb stone. That dumb stone don't have no power over you. It can't bless you. It can't give you no heavenly gifts whatsoever. Right?
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against us. And here you have a white devil coming against the saints. For what? To make sure that you fall here will congregate with us, do not receive this word. Because this word will set you free. This word will build you up. This word will take away any disease you have. Why? Because it's the only thing that can save you. Get that.
This is the book of Isaiah 1, verse 3.
Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner.
Hold on. The ox knows his owner. Shit, you even say a dog knows his owner. I got a dog named Sheba. Look, I'll go away for the whole day, and I come back home. She wanted to me. Right. She ain't wanted to my mother, to my brother. She wanted to me and jumping on me.
That's been that way.
It's the same when you have a child, right? Your son or your daughter. It doesn't matter how long you go without seeing them. Daddy, daddy, mommy, mommy, I'm so happy to see you. They know who they come from, except for us. Continue that.
And the ass is master's crib.
And the ass is master's crib. Shit, you know that right now, if you fall over, you go to your mother's house, and she'll take you in and say, you know what, son? Here, eat some cereal, get some wine, drink some Kool-Aid or whatever, right?
But Israel do not know. My people do not consider.
Exactly. The people of Israel, the lost sheep of the house of Israel, don't even know who their God is. All right? They rely on everyone else to tell them who God is. Or if not, they come up with their own personification of God, therefore worshiping an idol all to itself.
Is that the Bible that he's reading?
That is the King James Version of the Bible. Everything that we say is thus saith the Lord thy God.
I can see. He said Israel, and Israel wasn't established until not when the original Bible was written.
Israel? Oh man.
Wasn't it Palestine?
No.
Salakia, no, dog. Palestine is Philistine. Palestine comes from where Philistines, which they had like, or this Israel, they had like a little piece of the land over here. But they call the whole land Palestine because everybody's confused.
I thought Israel was a nation of people.
Israel is a nation of people.
Palestine comes from the word Philistines. The ancient Philistines are Egyptians. So they just call the whole land Palestine just because they don't know what's going on either.
Why don't will y'all ever bring up Revelation 3, 13 where it says those who call themselves Jews are not?
You can bring that out.
That's who's in Israel right now. Please bring that up.
All right. So the brother asks, was Israel before 1948? Because in the Bible, it had no mention of Israel whatsoever, right?
I didn't say that. I thought that's when it was established. I didn't know it was always called Israel.
No, the nation of Israel has been established since the day that we first came on this earth. But Adam was an Israelite. Adam was an Israelite.
But the people that's in there is not from there. They're from Germany. Focus his mouth. Look ahead.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9.
Here you go.
I know thy works and tribulations and poverty.
Wait. Who is the only group of people right now that is living in poverty? The black, Latino, and Native American man.
That's it.
And woman and child.
That's it.
And the reason why that be is because we have forsaken the law of our Father, who is in heaven. Right? So now, this right here is in the book of Revelations. This is when Yahweh HaMashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, comes back. He's going to come back for these people who are in poverty. We're the only people in poverty. The Jews that you think inhabit Israel right now are not the true Jews. Come to find out, they control damn near everything. They control the media, they control the entertainment, they control the music, they control every aspect, damn near, of every fabric of our lives. But we think that they're the chosen people. Continue.
But thou art rich.
But we are rich. And the reason why we are rich, because you can even go back to the curses. We will become an astonishment and a byword. See, people look at us and be like, damn, these people is the edge. How can they look so good but be so impoverished? Wait, how can they be the best entertainers, the best athletes, the best anything, and they come from filth? They come from nothing. They come from the bottom. We give them the worst food, the worst housing, the worst education, and they always rise up to do something great. But then they'll turn around and call you a nigga, a thug, a bitch, a whore, a Jezebel. Anything under the sun. But continue that.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
The blasphemy of those who say they are Jews and are not. Who claims to be the true Jews today? These people here. These people here are not the chosen people of God. And you have to understand that. Because once you come to that actualization, then you will have the Spirit manifest in you. And then you come back to these laws, brother. Continue.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
They are the synagogue of Satan. Do you know the things, the outrageous acts that they partake in the synagogues? True. They bite, look, and those to circumcise a little boy, they bite the penis, they bite the foreskin off the penis.
Yeah, I know that.
That right there in itself is a homosexual act.
Yeah, with their mouths, they suck.
There is no way that a grown man is going to put his mouth on any other man's privy member, unless he be a homosexual. What is that? We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against wicked. What is it?
Principality
and
high places.
All right, get that.
This is Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Bring it up. Judah mourneth.
Judah mourneth. The reason why we mourn is because we have nothing. And you can even see this right now. Black Lives Matter, Black Panther Party, the new Black Panther Party, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, even though we don't rock with him because he wanted integration. All these black men, women, and children march for justice, for rights, just to be accepted as a simple human being. We mourn it. Continue.
In the gates thereof language, they are black. Judah mourneth. In the gates thereof language, they are black unto the ground.
And again, see the gates language. The gates you can say is like any part of the hood that you go into right now. If you go into the hood right now, you'll see a lot of brothers and sisters just looking real lost and destitute.
Having represent the leadership.
Huh?
Gates represent the leadership. The gates represent. Because the leaders would always hang around by the gates of the city. So the gates represent the leadership. That's why it says that the gates there have languished. I mean, you don't have your leaders in there.
So even then, you go to the leadership now in the black community, there is none. Who we have? Al Sharpton, he don't do nothing. The only time he come around, it's for publicity and money. He don't do nothing to solve no issues whatsoever. Yet he's a reverend. If he was a true reverend, he would follow the laws. Right. He would not want integration whatsoever. He would come into any black community in America and say, yo, do this, follow this, and this will happen.
That's right.
If you stop eating pork, your health will get better. If you stop eating shrimp, your health will get better. If you stop envying your brother and stop murdering your brother, treat your brother as though you would treat yourself, love your brother as though you love yourself, we can actually build a nation. But he doesn't do that. He comes around with his little jogging. Black is white, brother. Because you know he always got that ramen game, right? Get that? You want to get out?
Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Be strong in the Lord. The only way you can be strong in the Lord, Yahweh, is by following these laws. That's the only way you could do it. If you follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, I guarantee you, you will be happier, you will have better health. Better yet, I'm gonna tell you something about myself. Before I got into the knowledge and truth, I had weighed 238 pounds. I used to play football, right? So I was like a little heavy set, right? Then I started reading the scriptures. I was like, wait. Daniel had ate vegetables and water during his captivity, and he looked better than those who had ate. Better yet, get that. I think it's Daniel 5, I believe. But he had looked better than those Jews who were in captivity who had ate of the king's flesh, of king's meat. So you know what that mean? I mean that he was that he had attained to a vegetarian or a vegan type of lifestyle, and his skin looked better than those who ate the meat. His appearance, his countenance was better than those who ate meat. And you can look. Got that? I don't know. Shit, see that? Just look for posts.
Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
The wiles of the devil. The only way you can stand against the wiles of the devil, like I said, is come back to these laws. Once you get these laws, you obtain wisdom. This is our wisdom. Alright, get that out. This book right, yeah, finish that. This book is our wisdom. And we follow everything to the T that's in this book. And don't get me wrong, we all fall somewhere. Alright? We all gonna fall somewhere, but a righteous man falls 7 times but rises up again. So you may fall, but you're gonna rise up again in this word. Because Yahweh is not gonna allow you to fall knowing your heart, knowing that you want to obtain this righteousness. Continue.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Not against flesh and blood. Not against this. Not against meat. Not against the abs. Not against the gut. Not against the face. Not against the ears.
Carnal weapons, right?
But against what?
But against principalities.
Principalities.
Against powers.
Against power.
Against the rulers of darkness.
Against the rulers of darkness.
Of this world.
Of this world.
Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
High places. Who conducts spiritual wickedness in high places? These Jews who say that they are Jews and are not. These white people, these Asian people, all these people who hate you, perform spiritual wickedness in high places. Dude, can you give me an example of spiritual wickedness? Betty, I'm gonna get. All right, bet. We're in New York, right? One of the proudest parades that they have every year. What is it? Yes, the homosexual gay pride parade. That is spiritual wickedness. Because once you forsake the law of our Father who is in heaven, and you take a man and lie with him, hold on, brother, I'm gonna get with you. I see you. Alright, bet. Let me just finish this. I'm gonna get you. Alright, bet. Ask your question. Alright. So basically, like once you do that, like you basically corrupt. You basically corrupt your spirit, and being as that happens, the Most High just gives you over to a reprobate mind, brother. What happened? You don't want to be in the camera? You got a question?
No, I just want to know the religion.
Oh, this is not a religion. This right here. This right here is a nationality.
All right.
This is a nationality. Where are you from?
Man, I don't do it.
You You don't know where you from?
I'm Honduras.
You're Honduran?
Honduras.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I didn't say you didn't know.
Not that many people know that. So it's cool. Yeah.
All right, well,
That's why they go, how the hell?
you know where you from.
Like Brazilian.
I'm that blue flag you guys have going on.
Zebulon. Honduras has been, yeah.
So,
That's Garifano.
huh? All right, so you from one of these tribes.
Garifano.
You know that?
Honduras is Zebulon, right?
Yeah. Sometimes Benjamin. My parents from Belize.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Do you have any other question?
No, also, that was it. It's a nationality thing?
Yeah, it's a nationality. This right here is your nationality.
You have to be born this.
Yeah, you can't just come and be like, hey, I'm a Jew. You can't be a Jew without having a bloodline.
Well, I thought anybody could be a Jew.
Oh, no. You know what's funny?
So when you speak to Jews, that's what they say. They say, yo, anybody can be a Jew.
No,
You just
nobody
have to
can be a
convert.
Jew. Nah, nobody can be a Jew. You have to be born into this. And it's funny that you mentioned that because you go to Matthew, go to Matthew chapter 1. If anyone could be a Jew, then they wouldn't have mentioned